From toys to movies to video games, LEGO has built an entertainment empire out of tiny, brightly colored plastic bricks. Fans of all ages love LEGO, and whether you're a kid or an adult, it's hard to deny the fun of LEGO video games. Let's check out 2 new LEGO games you can start playing soon.
Yes, go head-to-head with King the Conqueror in a fun and funny battle across time, space, and alternate realities in LEGO Marvel Super Heroes 2. You'll meet and play as iconic Marvel characters like Thor, Hulk, the Guardians of the Galaxy, Black Panther, Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange, and more. You'll also encounter alternate versions of characters from the past, like Cowboy Captain America, and even characters from the future, like Spider-Man 2099. Battle, build, and laugh through ancient Egypt, the Old West, a futuristic New York City, and more. And if you've ever played a LEGO game before, the core gameplay mechanics will feel familiar. And even if you haven't, this adventure is easy to pick up and play, regardless of your skill level. New features this time around include the ability to manipulate time and also a 4-player competitive superhero battle mode.
Initially launched in 2011 as LEGO building sets and a companion TV series, LEGO Ninjago has since grown to include additional TV series, well over 100 building sets, as well as books, video games, and even a feature film. So now it only makes sense that there is a game based on the movie, based on the TV show, based on the toys. In LEGO Ninjago movie video game, you'll connect with your inner ninja as you fight to defend the island of Ninjago from the evil Lord Garmadon and his shark army. Play as your favorite ninjas like Lloyd, Jay, and Kai, master the art of ninja agility to wall run, high jump, and upgrade your combat skills as you battle your enemies. Experience the story of the LEGO Ninjago movie and play against your friends in 4-player battle match competitions.
WB may be known for making fun and accessible games like the LEGO series, but they also make games like the Batman Arkham series and Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor, which happens to be getting a sequel next month. Erik had a chance to talk to Michael DePlatter from Monolith about Middle-earth: Shadow of War. Let's take a look.
Hey guys, I am here at Monolith, creators of Middle-earth: Shadow of War, and I am joined by Michael DePlatter. Michael, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you, pleasure.
So tell us what it is that you do on this game.
So I'm the VP of Creative at Monolith. So I work with all of the different teams, all of the different disciplines, coordinating and really just trying to help everyone realize the vision of this massive epic game we're making.
So you're really helping to steer the ship on making this happen.
I'm driving straight towards the iceberg.
I love
and then
it.
trying to pull away at the last minute, yep.
Where does Shadow of War pick up in the storyline? Where does it relate to the lore?
So Shadow of War is the immediate sequel to Shadow of Mordor. And at the end of Shadow of Mordor, we kind of left on this cliffhanger, and Talion and Celebrimbor are our 2 heroes. We're going to forge a new ring of power. So now we pick up with the forging of that new ring, which basically takes everything about the stakes and the story to the next level. Their ability to forge an army, their ability to take on the Dark Lord, battle against the Nazgul, fight in these epic sieges around Minas Ithil. And then that whole sort of story, the whole kind of Shadow story, takes place in between the end of The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. So at the end of The Hobbit, Sauron's returned to Mordor and started to build his armies. But that's 60 years before the events of Lord of the Rings. So you're really in there behind enemy lines, preventing him from raising his armies and conquering Middle-earth.
We're going to see a lot of the things we loved in the first game return. For instance, the Nemesis system is coming back, and there are some enhancements to that, correct?
Yeah, very much. The types of stories you can have with your enemies, the personalities that they can have are so much stronger, but also the type of relationships you can have, because now with the Ring of Power you're building your own army, so you're making these guys join you as followers, and that opens up totally new types of relationships and stories. So we've got betrayal, and we've got loyalty, and we've got them saving you, and then we've got them backstabbing you and rejoining the other faction. So we've got just a much more kind of orc soap opera of society and relationships, and these really strong characters where everybody is going to have a unique story as they go through the game.
Another thing that's going to be available via DLC are additional story packs.
Yep. Yeah, we're really excited about both of those because each of them features an entirely new campaign and a new playable character.
So we are not just getting, here's a couple of additional missions to do. This is a new playable character,
Yep.
a full new campaign, These are huge expansions.
Yeah, that's kind of the key word with most of what we're doing is huge. And adding to the world. And the fun thing is when we add to the new region into the world, that also adds into all of the other parts of the game. So dominating the Nemesis fortresses or attacking, defending those online. So everything becomes connected as well.
So tell us what the fight pits are and what the significance are to the game.
So the fight pits are a place where the orcs can battle to the death and can do that without you as the player interfering. So it's a place where you can put your orcs into the fight pit in order to level them up. If you have different followers, you can pit them against each other, so whoever's the survivor is going to become more powerful. So it's kind of a way to take your larger army and sort of concentrate it into making more powerful guys. Because the orcs deal with a lot of their sort of hierarchy or moving around via the fight pits, it's kind of their ritual place of how they deal with things. So if you want to turn someone into a spy and he wants to prove himself to become the bodyguard of a war chief, the fight pits are the place where he needs to go and do that. So you can actually send your orcs in there in order to manipulate orc society, infiltrate guys, create spies as well. And you can use it to send challenges so your orcs can be able to take down and defeat other orcs.
All right, well, we have barely scratched the surface of everything that players are going to get to experience in Shadow of War. This is a huge, epic, amazing game. And if they're interested, they can pre-order right now and get some awesome pre-order bonuses, correct?
Yes, so we have 4 legendary orcs, and which you can use as part of your army, or you can destroy to get legendary loot off them. We have the epic Sword of Dominion that's a completely unique sword that's only available there.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for taking some time to talk to me about Shadow of War today. Can't wait to play it.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right, we need to take a quick break, but don't worry, we'll be right back, and we're bringing some new 3DS games with us.